Rainy day, my friends. It's a rainy day. Wow, yeah. Speaking of rainy days, I have some information. This is a chance I think God has given me to appreciate the good things in life, to appreciate the things that are essential that I value. And yesterday I was just thinking in the car, I was driving in the car yesterday, and the thought came to my heart, like, are all these things that I do, all these things, all means all, everything, my prayer life, my priesthood, my community, my religious life, my mission, the people I work with, the kids, the parents, the families, the schools, my ministry, are all these things that comprise life. When someone asks you, how is life going? And you think about all these things, do I love them? And when I talk about love, it's not just, oh, I feel good about these things. It's a love that energizes me, that motivates me. It's not that they're easy, but I value them. I own them. They're mine. I live them. I treasure them. These are the things that make me happy, that satisfy me. Good morning, Luke. So part of my job, my friends, is that I have to talk to guys like these, make sure that they're not dying. Are you dying?
No.
Well,
No.
if it's about the Browns,
Yeah. Go Brownies.
Oh.
Go Tribes. Go Cavs. Go Buckeyes. Whole 9 yards.
sports obsession.
It's
When you
not
talk about
obsession.
things, loving the things you do and doing what you love, I don't think the Browns have anything to do with this.
Oh, too bad. I love the Browns.
Ah! Actually,
Go
speaking
Browns.
of, great segue, I wanted to ask you a question.
Guess so.
So, question,
Answer.
life loses its value and meaning if we do things that we don't really love what we do.
Yeah.
If we're just robots, or like kids nowadays
Yeah.
say NPC, and we're just part of this factory process of society. We blindly go through trends, stuff that just like are just ugh.
As a missionary, for me, it's hard to, wake up every morning and do my meditations, do all my prayers, go to mass, and get ready for the apostolate for the day, and do all these things if you don't care about it. You said something to me one time where it was like, you have to enjoy being a missionary. Like, you have to love it. You have to want to be here. And if you don't love it and actually have a passion for it, or form a love for it, like develop a love for it over time, then you're going to burn out and you're going to become robotic and you're not going to enjoy it at all. And you're going to hate your life, unfortunately.
There are things in our lives that we're called to love beyond the comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
God calls those who are capable of giving more than the normal. Those who are willing to go the extra mile. Those who are given, I guess, the experience or the motivation, even the skills or the heart and the mind to go beyond what society says is enough love. Okay, good. Are you excited?
What's important about
Look at this foot. We're gonna make bread. Look at this. You leave for an hour.
Okay.
Then you do your neck stretch and fold. Leave that for 30 minutes. Okay. Put this over. So speaking about doing things that you love and loving what you do, it applies to like the big things, right? One's vocation, one's calling, one's mission, one's life, faith, and all that. But also applies to the smaller things. And yesterday, after talking with Luke, I went over to a couple's house who found out that I had canceled an event. And they also the wife knew that I really loved to cook. And I've been on this adventure trying to figure out how to make sourdough bread. So kind of dumb, but not dumb. It's actually cool. And it takes a lot of work. And people are like, why do you just buy bread at the shop? Well, there's this cool satisfaction knowing that you made something. Like that. You just need to so it opens up.
Are you open up?
I'm opening it to you. Okay, ready? Boom. Set the timer for 35 minutes.
35 minutes starting now.
It's a whole process. And it made me think it was a simple lesson on dedication, on perseverance, on routine, the importance of routine, the importance of following instructions and measuring, like every single gram in that recipe was measured. And I wrote it down on this little piece of paper. There's like 14 steps on here, and it's pretty crazy. So I'm actually currently waiting for the bread to finish baking because we just put it in the oven a few minutes ago. I got 13 minutes left. 30 seconds. 12, 11, 10, 3, 2, 1. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Doing this, I can make bread now, right? And following these steps, it's almost like an image of life and everything that we do. That sometimes we go through life just automatic and instant gratification mode where we pay for what we want, we get what we want, but sometimes we don't want to work for it. How much am I willing to sacrifice the comfort to get the best result or do the best thing or be the best person for someone rather than the easy way out, rather than cutting corners? If we really want to put love in the things that we do, it requires, you gotta follow the process. You gotta work for it. It's not something that comes automatic. You don't buy love from a store and expect it to be great. It takes time. It takes energy, it takes dedication, and it takes discipline. Like sometimes we take things for granted, like bread, or we take things for granted like our faith. I was doing mass the other day, 30-minute mass, and right after communion I was thinking to myself, I spent 14 years of my life, of classes, of experiences, of crosses, of hardships, of moments of desolation and sadness, and moments of joy and success. 14 years of my life to do something that lasts 30 minutes. But that 30 minutes, my friends, has eternal value. What are you willing? What are we willing to do? As Jesus said in the gospel, unless a grain of wheat falls to the ground and dies, it remains just a grain of wheat. But if it dies, it bears much fruit. It becomes nourishment. Bread becomes life. Go figure. No wonder the Eucharist, bread of life, Jesus, God chose that. So yeah, I learned something new today, and it's awesome. It's great. So this is not the end. A lot of bread making to do. So till next time, God bless you. Have a great day. Remember, God loves you, God blesses you, and life is great as long as it's life rooted and grounded in God. God bless you.